Hello there, Leos. Today we're going to be taking a look at your forecast for the upcoming month of April. So what exactly is going to be happening for you? What about April? What are the main events going to be? We'll take a look at them in the first house. Of course, the second house is about material things, work and money. The third house is about your travels and journeys. The fourth house is family and love. And when we reach the 10th house, you'll certainly be able to make a long-held wish or something you want to open up for you in April. And we'll see what circumstances unfold for your plans. So let's start. Let's see what's most important for Leos in April, the key focus for this month. You will find yourself contending with various circumstances. These could be situations or they could be people. You will be standing firm on your own opinion. And you will certainly succeed because the wonderful new possibilities that will unfold for you subsequently can bring you immense personal satisfaction. You will receive considerable respect in this pivotal moment of truly asserting your presence. You, Leos, have the opportunity to truly show your authentic selves, to demonstrate who you really are in this reality. Yes, to make your presence known. Let's see what this is connected to. Is it with work or with personal relationships? But most importantly, you must understand that it is precisely in this dispute, in this application, that you will be victorious, because this is what's most crucial for you. So the second house represents money and work. Will you have them available for me? This entire month will be guided by the powerful motto, I am an empress. Yes, because your inherent feminine energies will fully engage you in every single one of your plans and all your personal aspirations. Yes, no matter how challenging things may become, you might find yourself in a situation where you'll have to act completely alone. No one will step forward to offer assistance, and everything will fall solely upon your shoulders. But because of this, you'll gain access to money, and not just any money. Money that will later bring for you some very significant changes, major transformations. Well, that's not bad at all. So let's see what awaits you in the third house. The third house represents roads and journeys. Will there be any? Perhaps a business trip opportunity might open up. This is precisely what we are discussing with you. All your energies are now fully directed towards the work process. You have a small journey ahead of you, which will bring you both new partnership agreements and a significant moment when you will be able to truly establish yourself as a partner. Yes. People will not just be listening to you, but this path opens up some truly significant opportunities for you. So, and the partnership that will be formed here will also involve another person. In the future, this will prove to be very, very beneficial for you. This means that through this, you will achieve great recognition and a strong assertion of yourself, a clear demonstration of your power. Okay, then, that's good. The fourth house represents your family. Let's see what takes the top spot for you, Leos. For you, within your family, a man emerges as the top priority. A man who is as stable and as vibrant as you are. Yes, a person who will walk right by your side. You could try to compete just a little bit. There's a certain situation where you're trying to prove to him that you, just like him, are capable, that you are an equal manifestation of power. But remember, you must be gentler, and then your home's position will be preserved. After all, your main task is to preserve your home, not to prove to each other which of you is better or more skilled at earning money. Please keep this in mind. The man is the very first one to step out of this house, Deo. And by doing so, he makes it clear that he is the head of this household. Let's add a bit more. Yes, very soon in your home, some financial matters will be resolved, and this will be connected with a celebration. Expect that there will be a holiday in your home and some people will be visiting you. This is specifically a guest card that will open for you some meetings with people and a very joyful period.
Excellent. Well then, the fifth house. The fifth house is the house of love for those who haven't yet found their other half and are just thinking about it, just wanting to.
Let's take a look and see if Leos truly have the opportunity to gain that specific kind of happiness. And what is it that we see? We are seeing a moment in time where you will have an actual meeting with a person. However, this particular meeting will take place at a later point, but initially there will be some form of written communication. This correspondence will be either through an online network, yes, via the internet, or perhaps over the telephone. Initially, there will be some small communications that you won't even hope for or place any bets on. The person who will emerge, he will emerge for you from out of nowhere. Let's see who this person is, who is meant to come. And right away, an emperor appears to us, a man who will subsequently enter your life. But bear in mind immediately that an emperor is a display of authority, yes? This individual might prove to be quite a challenging one, and the bond that develops between you here will certainly take a considerable amount of time to truly establish itself. Yes, so if from the very beginning we observe not an immediate personal meeting, but rather an exchange of messages or some other form of communication from a distance, and only after that a face-to-face encounter, please bear in mind that things might not always be very simple or straightforward later on, but despite all that, this is indeed your person. He reveals himself to you as exactly what you've long been searching for, what you've long awaited. You've long planned for someone just like this and have been in a state of long anticipation. This person is coming to you now. Expect a meeting with this person, this man, at the end of the month, precisely at the end, not at the beginning. Well then, the sixth house is the house of your physical body and your overall health. Let's take a look at how things will unfold for you. For the month of April, there are no problems, but there is a certain danger of some kind of injury. Yes, again, these could be minor injuries, such as you might stumble somewhere or feel a little bit as if you're not quite in your element. Yes, not entirely comfortable in your own body. But at the same time, this isn't a health problem. It simply means you need to focus a little more on yourself, and you are perfectly capable of being in a very relaxed state. For you, your limbs, yes, your legs and arms are the most injury prone this April. Keep this in mind and always remember it. So the seventh house represents your agreements and any matters related to documents, letters and papers. So what we're seeing here isn't merely agreements, but instead there's a particular situation that you've most likely been anticipating for quite a long time. There will be a breakthrough in this, yes. So you are expecting an agreement, one that has not existed before. This agreement will come. This agreement will be in the form of documents or papers, which will subsequently bring you some material benefit. This subject is extremely beneficial for you. Perhaps you've been waiting for this for half a year or even longer. And I can even see that your patience is starting to run out. Yes, but this topic will certainly unfold and come to fruition. Well then, Leos, you have a very good breakthrough for the month of April. Indeed, the eighth house represents what must depart, what might simply manifest for us as some kind of loss, which could be either insignificant or quite significant, and its death card immediately reveals this to us. What then must go? And some difficult relationships that gave you no peace will leave you. In these relationships you were lonely. In these relationships you were as if in a confined space. You felt lonely specifically within those relationships. And these relationships are coming to an end. Most likely a separation is very much on the cards, and this will actually be quite beneficial for you because the energies that you will be experiencing throughout the month of April are precisely setting the stage for a brand new meeting. The ninth house. The ninth house is all about those initial smaller undertakings or new ventures that you've merely begun to conceptualize within your own mind, but haven't yet even contemplated bringing into actual realization. So let's now examine precisely what is currently unfolding for you here. You're holding in your mind a meeting with a certain person, yes, but I see that this meeting keeps getting further and further away. This person might be far away, you're looking in completely different directions, and you're completely unlike each other. Sometimes you might cross paths, but each of these encounters can be quite difficult for you. We can choose to abandon this topic and not prolong it, not anticipate that there should be any further continuation here. Yes, each one of you is following your own unique path. So the 10th house represents the fulfillment of what has been conceived. Think about what you would truly like, what you wish to see come true for you in the month of April. And what is it that we see? Of course, your wish is going to be fulfilled, but it will manifest with a little bit of a lingering effect. It won't happen immediately. You are expecting this in April, but this balance will arrive just a little bit later. I see that you are very deeply offended by someone. Yes. First, you need to put an end to this resentment, to overcome this state where you might find yourself feeling a little bit down, and it seems to you that someone is creating an obstacle for you to get what you desire. Yes, but that's not the case. You might find yourself holding back a little, yes, and being exactly in that moment when your desire simply needs to manifest a bit later. That's all there is to it, and you will come to realize this and understand that it is truly the right path for you. It's not without reason that the Justice card indicates that a little further down the line, this situation will find its balance for you and ultimately lead you to your desired outcome. All right then, let's talk about the 11th house. The 11th house, you see, represents your friends or perhaps those individuals who are particularly well disposed towards you. So let's take a moment to examine what might be present here for those born under the sign of Leo, or more specifically, who. The question is, will there be any form of assistance or support available to them?
You shouldn't be counting on any kind of support. You are a very independent person who tries to carry everything on your own shoulders.
Yes, you're currently going through a challenging period where some old relationships might be coming to an end, and though new opportunities should emerge, you don't always fully believe in them, but still, I clearly see that events are transforming for you. You are entering a phase where you won't need anyone's support. You will uncover everything for yourself. And the moment, it's even somewhat philosophical, I would say. Pause. Yes, when you truly accept yourself exactly as you are, pause in the form that you currently possess. Pause. Yes, that is what we call self-acceptance. Pause. And that, without a doubt, is a very good thing. All right, then, the 12th house, it signifies your enemies or perhaps some ill-wishers who might here create for you certain obstacles or even hold you back. Let's take a look. Do you have You have absolutely no enemies here. Everything you do in the near future will be accompanied by people who will bring you good fortune. Just the same, money will be open to you, opportunities will be open to you, and even some of your bold undertakings, specifically related to meeting people, will be realized very quickly. Well now, Leos, you have a truly wonderful forecast ahead of you. I wish you the most tremendous good fortune, and may you always be happy.